Welcome back to Superior Sunrise here this morning. We're about to get underway here in Hudson Oaks with our Labor Day auction. And joining me now is another world champion auctioneer. They seem to have a lot of those around Superior here. Trent Stewart joins me this morning. Trent, good morning to you. Before we get into a little bit of maybe what's going to happen today and then looking ahead to bull sale season coming up this fall, I want you to mention a little bit. Obviously, you're still auctioneering at all these sales with Superior, but you've kind of taken on a new role, maybe a little bit on the production side of it, kind of behind the scenes. Kind of share that with everybody at home.
Well, we're going to, I've developed a relationship with a lot of seed stock producers throughout the United States. So it's just it's an extension of, I guess, my career, but it's really not a whole lot different than what I was doing before. Sure. As you well know, everything's about relationships, but just tying Superior in with, they've already been in a great role, but from when the calf hits the ground, before that, when they're choosing and procuring their genetics and their bulls, and then at point of sale when we're selling, their calves at 205 days or their yearlings at 365 days or 400 days, wherever it may be, but to just tie Superior into that and help them, the seed stock producer, bridge the gap between them and maybe a new potential customer in the commercial calf industry.
Yeah, and I've seen that just being a part of your summer sales here over the last couple of months, seeing that those seed stock producers, like you're mentioning, raising the genetics, all that behind that, and then those customers, they're buying those kind of calves from those same customers. All that's just coming together perfectly at Superior.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
I bet so. All right, kind of looking ahead to the bull sale season about to get underway. You know so much about that. Of course, you travel the country selling great bull sales all over the country. That's about to get underway as well.
Yeah, we've got a great lineup of bulls throughout the fall. It's starting here in about 2 weeks. Of course, on the West Coast, California is already starting to roll into their seed stock offerings. But there's a great lineup. And what's so exciting, Ty, about this offering is that after probably three real lucrative years for cow-calf producers, especially in the last 12 months, they can actually afford to buy the exact bulls that they want to buy. This is the first time they've come to me and said, we're so excited. We can finally buy the exact bulls we want to buy or afford to. Yeah. And so I'm really looking forward to that.
Trent, as we mentioned that, I want you to speak on something here real quick before I let you go. Let's just say there's some folks watching Superior Sunrise this morning. Maybe they're kind of getting new. They're just kind of getting rolling into the auction industry or the cattle industry is what I'm saying. How important is that bull power? Yes, the cow on the maternal side is so important, but that bull power, it's pretty important as well.
They can change a calf crop, and in both directions. The Superior bulls will certainly add nothing but value to a cow herd. They can change one exponentially, like in 1 year, to a set of cows. But if you don't make the right decisions, you can change them the other way too. So it takes a lifetime to build a cow herd, but that one calf crop's influenced big time, by that bull power. For certain. I mean, not only the quality of the product, but also when it comes to marketing too. Those that are buying and procuring those cattle at this high level, they want to make sure they're buying the cream of the crop because they have so much invested. They want one that's going to gain. They want one that's going to grade. There's so much more that goes into it.
Absolutely. Trent, it's so good always to get your info and your insight. I appreciate you taking time to join us here on the show today.
Thank you, Ty.
Absolutely. Trent Stewart joining us here on the show. Y'all be watching for those Superior bull sales as they're about to get underway here this fall. They're getting started right around the corner. Stay with us. We'll end up Superior Sunrise and finish it all up here in just a few minutes before we kick off the sale here for our Labor Day auction. We'll be right back.